Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be back here. So if you don't know me, I'm Arin. I'm a singer, songwriter, also tech girly, and my artist name is Arin Otolorin. So yeah, I'm Arin Otolorin, and I am an artist. I'm a lover of craft. So whether it's writing, singing, poetry, I'm an artist and I'm a creative. I express that in different ways. Anyway, enough about me, okay? This is an album review. So I'm gonna be reacting live to RAYE's new album. This music may contain hope, and I love RAYE. I love music, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, like make reaction videos, because I am someone who, when I listen to music, I don't just listen to the lyrics, I don't just listen to the instrumentals, I listen to everything together, and I have so much to say, and I want to experience this in real time with you. So welcome if you're new. So let's just get right into it.
Allow me to set the scene. Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Paris. Cue the thunder.
One thing I love about RAYE is her storytelling. Oh my goodness, RAYE is such a good, in fact phenomenal storyteller. And okay, let's get back into it.
A hotel. She has no umbrella, she is 7 Negronis deep, and she nurses a hole she is desperately trying to fill. Her eyebrows were plucked, she wore fake eyelashes and a red dress, yet no one at the bar would notice her efforts. Though disappointed, she is no stranger to rejection. She has weathered many storms, that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud. As she was walking alone in the rain, chin to her chest, arms wrapped around her waist, a perfect storm was brewing. This night in November would prove to be the kill her grandma. That would say,
"Pardon me, please. We need to pray."
Okay. So this intro, all right, setting the scene. Definitely the girl under the cloud. So we're talking depression, we're talking, mental health challenges, we're talking maybe loneliness. So she's really set the scene. Okay, so that's what we're coming in with. And then towards the end, the voice notes from her grandma saying, "Call me, we need to pray." First of all, I can relate to that because I have a praying grandma. I come from a praying family. So it's like her grandmother has discernment of what's happening with RAYE, or this character who I'm guessing is RAYE, and her grandmother knows we need to pray, we need to take this to God. The transition between the intro and the first song, I think, is so cinematic. I almost can see like a series of unfortunate events. It's a book series, but then it was then adapted into a TV series. The cinematography of a series of unfortunate events, the score of the series, like the TV series, the score of it's quite cinematic, almost like Hogwarts kind of music, right? Harry Potter-esque type of music. So that's what I'm getting with this as well. This is the first track, "I Will Overcome."
Funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I'll never amount. And the evil and insults, the arrows from your tongue is the same devil you tortured her with. Anyway,
I need to pause there, okay? Because wow. First of all, yes, when I first saw so there's a line just now where she said some people say she reminds them of Amy, as in Amy Winehouse, and that was one of the first impressions that I had when I first saw RAYE. Like, of course, RAYE is her own person, but there's just an uncanny similarity and even resemblance. The parallels between them are so uncanny and so interesting. And yeah, so I think that a lot of people see it, and it's just interesting about like online culture, cancel, not even just cancel culture, but like parasocial relationships, where because people are so present online, people now develop this entitlement to other people's lives and this boldness to say harsh things, to spew hatred to people online just because they are public figures or celebrities. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm getting from the song so far. But I think it also has this hopeful tone of like, I will overcome, despite all of these things, I will overcome. So let's keep going. Ooh, the backing vocals, she will, she will, she will. Side note, I really love the drums in this song. Like, it just is, it's not anticlimactic, like I can feel it building, and it's not dropping. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just keeping me going, you know, on that high tense, I don't know how else to explain it, but like an angst. The drums really yeah. Okay, I need to pause and ingest that for a minute. Wow, I think that was a so strong start to this album. Wow. That was my second time listening to this album, and I listened to it for the first time yesterday, and I had to pause and actually like just wait until I filmed this, because I said, no, this album is about to take me on a journey and I want to really document it, document my thoughts, document my real reaction to it. So this is the only, well, not the only song, but the first song that I've listened to since the album came out, outside of like Where Is My Husband and Click, Clack, Symphony. And wow, the message behind the song is so real, and I think that's one of my favorite things about RAYE, is how real she is. She just pours out her heart in her music, which I feel like is a really vulnerable and brave thing to do. It's one thing, because I, as an artist, a singer, a songwriter, I really understand what it takes to actually spill your guts in your music and be uncensored, unfiltered. It takes a huge amount of courage, a huge amount of bravery. It's easy to kind of wrap things up in poetry and, you know, merry-go-round about ways of saying things, but to just spill exactly as it is so brave and so challenging and courageous. And I feel like RAYE does that so well and so consistently in her music. And then the soundscape of this whole song, wow. So that was phenomenal. So this is the next song, called Beware, the South London Lover Boy. So let's get into it.
Deep in the heart of the South London concrete jungle, there lives a strange creature. Beware, the South London Lover Boy. Sorry to all the South London boys out there. Okay, RAYE is coming for you guys. It's giving werewolf. It's giving beware. These South London boys will break your heart.
Back to you. the doorstep. Split hanging on his lip. He'll grab your arm and squeeze. It's out on the lover boy. Then know where to find you. Especially when you're home alone too. Beware the window. He's not looking for a heart, just your pillow. Rest his head, girl. Say.
Ooh, he's not looking for a heart. For your heart, just a pillow to rest his head. He's just looking for fun. He's just looking for, you know, sex. Oh, okay.
Take care not to antagonize it. Don't offend its fragile ego. Stay calm.
Don't offend his fragile ego. Because one thing men have is ego. Let's talk about it.
Alright, girls, wherever you're listening, in your house, in your car, walking home from work after dark, I need you to repeat after me. Stay wary, girls, it's scary out there.
Sing, girl, stay safe out there. Sing,
girl, stay safe out there.
Best to stay prepared. Sing,
best to tempo change.
Stay safe out there. Sing,
girl, stay safe out there.
It's best to stay breathing.
I really like that. That took me on a journey. I think, yeah, it's giving beware of fuckboys, beware of boys who just want to have fun. They just want to play with your feelings. They're not really in to be committed long term. Yeah, I don't know about South London boys specifically, you know, falling into this trope. I don't know, but hey, Ray's experience, I guess, is specifically with South London boys. So that is South London boys. Next song is the WhatsApp Shakespeare. Oh, one more thing with South London boys is I think I can tell with this particular song, maybe not all the songs, but like it sounds like it was recorded live. Like it doesn't sound like it's manufactured in, you know, electronic instrumentals. It sounds like there are live vocals, live instrumentals, which I really love. Especially with Ray's, even her live performances, usually she uses orchestras, she uses live musicians, and it just really brings her music to life in a very refreshing way compared to what's out there in the mainstream music scene. So yeah, I really like that. So next up we have the WhatsApp Shakespeare.
Once upon a time there was a girl and there was a selfish. Oh, and her name was Eve.
Okay, I already feel like I'm going to love this song just by the first 3 seconds. But I want to say another thing with Ray. Ray really knows how to tell a story, because even with that song, baby, baby, won't you go ahead and just cry? That song, the beginning is like, ladies and gentlemen, name is irrelevant, hat is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10. That song anyway. And even with escapism, right? The way she sets the scene is a little context if you care to listen. Like, she just knows how to set the scene of a story, and I love that about her. Like, she's a storyteller. Yes. So the beginning of this song starts off like once upon a time something, I think. So it's very like in line with Ray's storytelling techniques in her music.
Once upon a time there was a girl and there was a serpent. Oh, and her name was Eve. And she took a bite from the apple. And the story ain't this dissimilar. Many moons later, she be deceived by a very own traitor. And he wouldn't put my type on paper. Such sweet poetry he would write. The WhatsApp Shakespeare killer we call him. Lies to come into your bedroom door. They fight for your life in a bedroom floor. And then the devil did send him. All the blue black venom. My mother knew it. Oh, how he romance. On me, he WhatsApp. Call me with a wherefore.
Sorry, I just find find it so interesting that RAYE uses WhatsApp. I don't know. It just, when I think of WhatsApp, I think of like my friends, my family. I don't think of like RAYE or Rihanna or like Beyonce using WhatsApp, you know. Maybe, okay, even Olivia Dean, because I think WhatsApp, some people say it's not really used in the US. So let's even think of UK artists like, I don't know, like Olivia Dean or Adele. I can't really think of celebrities using WhatsApp. I don't know why. It's just so interesting. It just feels like a foreign concept because WhatsApp is so normal to me. I know celebrities are normal people, but it just really brings it down to like, brings them down to humanity level, like, you know. Anyway,
True love. He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursed kisser. He romance. On me, then baby just beg. Grandma had to bring her Bible. Said don't wanna hunt him down, but only Jesus can save him now. Like.
this is very, I don't even know if it's 80s, kind of jazzy. So she's taken us from R&B style to jazzy style in one song, which is just phenomenal. The storytelling as well. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Cursive kisser, he's a cursive kisser. At least at first I was thinking like, is she trying to say he's really good at kissing? But then I'm thinking, no, she's talking about his WhatsApp voice notes and his WhatsApp text and his WhatsApp calls, like so good with words, cursive writing. But then she finds out that he's in the streets, you know. He's not actually serious about her, but he's talking to like 7 other ladies. Can you imagine? So she's saying run man. So it's almost like the South London lover boy is basically like the brother or friend or in the same tomfoolery category as the WhatsApp Shakespeare guy. So it's like you get the South London lover boy who's just there to have fun, not looking for anything serious, trifling. And then you have the WhatsApp Shakespeare guy who is also trifling and is like just words, but his actions say otherwise. So it's not really looking good in this like love landscape for our character RAYE, or whoever this character is at the start, whether it's RAYE or whoever. Let's just say RAYE. It's not looking too good for her, but let's keep listening. So this is Winter Woman. So it's like revenge. So her revenge isn't actually, you know, smashing the guy's car or, you know, like doing him dirty online. No, her revenge is, I'm gonna look good, I'm gonna get myself together, I'm going to show up in the world, I'm gonna make a name for myself so that you never forget who I am, who you let go of. And I feel like this is almost like a sister to escapism, because escapism is more about like you're heartbroken and you're not dealing with it, you're using alcohol, drugs to kind of escape and suppress your feelings. But this is like another form of suppression, this time not with alcohol or drugs, this time with self-actualization, with self-improvement, with external clothes, beauty, all of those things. But deep down inside, you still miss the person, you're still sad. You just look good. You just look good while being sad inside, and that's the difference. But honestly, they're essentially like siblings. So Winter Woman is like escapism's, I guess, older sister. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really all about dealing with the internal hurt, as well as, yes, self-development, yes, look good, yes, take care of yourself, yes, make a name for yourself in the world if you want to, but also navigate the internal turmoil and the internal sadness as well. another friend. I'm looking at the lyrics on my laptop, by the way. So you know how sometimes you know things don't work out with someone and then they're like, oh, but we can be friends though. Ray is saying I don't need another friend. Like I have all the friends I need. And that's very real. I really like that. I really like that song. So next is Click Clack Symphony, which Click Clack Symphony, I've listened to this song before and I've seen the music video, but I'm gonna listen to this song again. Let's listen to it.
Holding on my body, swimming, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I love the sound of it.
Okay, I just want to say this song really reminds me of Absolutely's sound. Absolutely is Ray's younger sister, one of Ray's younger sisters, and she has almost an alternative, like Alice in Wonderland-esque aesthetic and also sound. Not in all her songs, but in a lot of her songs. I think Ray is really giving off that vibe in this song specifically. So she said, "Thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me we don't settle for depression on a Friday night." I think that speaks to having good friends who check up on you, friends who, you know, you don't need to be drowning for them to reach out. I think that's really important.
And she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house.
I love how Ray merges the spoken word and singing as two different art forms into one. I think it's really relatable for me because I love poetry and spoken word and singing, and I really appreciate seeing it being blended in artistry through music. In this case, I really appreciate it because it's almost like a blueprint for me, and I'm sure others like me, to see that it's possible and it works. So yeah, I really like that. This song is not your mainstream typical pop song, definitely not. So I would say it's not for everybody, and I don't think everybody would really appreciate it, which is actually absolutely fine. Even for me, when I first heard it, I really appreciated it, but I didn't feel like, okay, this is the song that I would probably play on repeat. I don't think it was really created with that intention. Like with Where Is My Husband, that's definitely mainstream pop, jazzy, on repeat type of music, in my opinion. This song is art in the sense of being enjoyed, being taken in, digested, as opposed to just consumed. And I think that's what makes the song really special. It's not just for consumption, but it's actually to make you think, it's to make you reflect, it's to take you on the journey, it's to make you feel. And I think that's what the song does really well. It's abstract, it's different, but I think that is what makes the song really unique and really special. So next song, I Know You're Hurting. That's the next song.
Your legs step on the ledge of life's afflictions.
So I can already tell this is going to be a very summer, sober, you know, reflective song. I hope I don't cry. Let's run it back.
I can see you standing on the edge. Your legs step on the ledge of life's affliction. Underneath that soft and gentle smile you put on this morning. You give and you have little left to give. But I know you're hurting.
Oof.
Find some kind words. It's hurting. It's just gone
That song is just so real and beautiful. I feel like I definitely can even relate to it, especially when I think of my past self, but also me sometimes now, like, you know, just keeping it pushing. I feel like, especially sometimes growing up, sometimes you hear, yeah, it's just life is hard, you just have to keep pushing. And I did, and I do, but I also think there's the room to, yes, keep pushing, but then you also need,
Hi guys.
I'm keeping that in.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, keep pushing, but you also need spaces to be able to come undone, because life will throw you curveballs. Life will really mess with you, and it's everyone. No one is exempt, no one is immune. There's no special favor from God that is going to make you exempt from life's challenges and heartbreaks and grief. The song is just so beautiful and real, because it's like, who is there for the strong friend? Who is there for the therapist friend? You know, I reject therapist friendships going forward. Like, I can't, because I've done that. I've done that for a long time, where you're there for other people and you're strong for other people, but then you are hurting, or deep inside you also need someone to be there for you, and it can be hard to reach out. But I love the message of the song, that you need to reach out, even if it's just one person who you can reach out to, whether it's through therapy, whether it's through someone in your life. It's just so important that everyone has someone that they can reach out to in times of need and experience true support and true championship and true love through presence. It's not even like when someone reaches out, you need to fix their problems, but sometimes you just need someone to be present in whatever you're going through, whatever you're navigating, and I think every single person needs that. Wow, beautiful song. Okay, next song is Lifeboat.
Something I can cling to. I'm not giving up
Hey, this album wants to make me cry. Wants to make me cry. Hot tears. I'm not giving up. Vocals. Wow. Okay, so that was Lifeboat, and the phrase is only referenced once, I think, which is at the very end of the song, which I actually like when songs do that. You know, like, it's not obvious. The title is like kind of abstract, it's not like in your face. I like when songs do that, but more than that, I love the message of the song. It's of hope, just the fact that life is hard and it's not easy, but it's like the decision is to not give up, whatever that looks like. And honestly, sometimes when you're experiencing depression, it can literally just look like, today I'm going to get out of bed, today I'm going to take a shower, today I'm going to clean my room, and that's you not giving up yet. It could look like you not giving up on your dreams. For me, it looks like not giving up on my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. It looks like not giving up on myself. It looks like holding on to hope and holding on to faith. And I feel like RAYE has undertones of faith in her music, a faith in God throughout this album. Towards the end of this particular song, she says, "Oh Lord in heaven above, I need you to send me a lifeboat." That's a prayer. She's talking to God, and I definitely can relate to that through my faith as well. So it's really beautiful to see the humanity of it. You know, when you come to the end of yourself and you're in need of hope, a lot of people turn to God for that, and RAYE is not an exception. So That's Lifeboat. Next song is I Hate the Way I Look Today. Okay, so now we're talking about body image. Alright, let's get into it. It's so interesting. Like, I was expecting a ballad. I was expecting a slow, maybe kind of sad sounding song with like a very high climax with the bridge of like, no, I love myself, I'm beautiful. That was kind of the song I was expecting. So when I'm hearing jazz and I'm hearing I hate the way I look today, I hate like it just feels like satire almost. It's just the juxtaposition of this very heavy topic of self-image, body image, lack of self-love, low self-esteem, all of that, contrasted by the jazzy, upbeat instrumentals and tone of the song. It's just so funny.
If only I was pretty, I'm okay to be lonely. If I'm lonely and skinny, I have such silly self-love.
Sorry. It's okay to be lonely if I'm lonely and skinny. I mean, I mean.
See, I hate the way my arms do this. I hate the way my legs do that.
I'm sorry. This song is making me laugh. I'm just picturing myself in like a 70s, I don't know what century this is from, 70s, 80s, I don't know, maybe even 60s, I don't know, but I'm picturing myself in like a jazz 70s or 80s speakeasy in a nice dress, and I'm dancing on the dance floor to this song, and I'm just free. That's the vibe that I get from this.
The way she looks tonight feels right on. You like the way she looks tonight. Though it isn't simple as it sounds, but when self-love lets you down, you must never sigh and fret. Get a grip, that's what I said. Just play the way you talk to yourself is what you can do it. Only me that can try to love the way I look tonight. Beautiful, I think we got it, guys. Everyone have a cup of tea now.
Ray is so British. Everyone have a cup of tea now. I love it. Yeah, so that was I Hate the Way I Look Today. For me personally, I mean, I enjoyed the journey the song took me on. Is it one of my favorite songs on the album so far? No. But it might be something I listen to again. For me, it's fun. It's just, the message is about self-love. It's about lack of self-love. But I think what I really enjoyed was actually the jazz throughout the song. The scatting, like all of that I enjoyed. So we are officially over halfway through the album. So the next song, Goodbye Henry.
This is a sad song, though it feels happy. It is not happy at all. In fact, it makes me so sad to sing this song. But I will sing it for you anyway. This song is called Goodbye Henry. And
that intro almost reflects what I said about I Hate the Way I Look Today. And I think another song on this album, I don't know which one exactly, maybe Lifeboat, is sad concepts on upbeat tracks. Now I'm thinking it's intentional because literally she said this is a sad song though it feels happy. Like that's literally the intro of this song. Okay. All right.
a very lovely boy, and his name isn't even Henry, but I'm just trying to be respectful. We don't talk anymore, could be next door, wouldn't even know. In another life we could have made it, but in this one we let go and me. I still goodbye, Henry. I told you this was a sad song. I did try to warn you, in case you relate, in case you're sorry, hold is also breaking.
Just funny that she said, I told you this was a sad song. Please, Ray. Her humor. I love her humor. And honestly, this song is really making me happy because it's just like I relate to the lyrics, but it makes me happy because I'm not sad about it anymore. And that's a sign that I've healed and I've moved on, which I at some point, there was a point where I genuinely wasn't sure that would happen. I wasn't sure that I would be able to move on. I wasn't sure that I would be able to heal from it, but I did, and I have. And it's just so nice because these lyrics are really sad, and I remember, like, I'm remembering when those lyrics would have felt relatable to me, and the fact that they don't feel relatable to me anymore, it just makes me happy. Because yeah, heartbreak is a bitch. It's hard, it's painful, so to come out on the other side is really, really nice.
Swallowing tears.
Ray's vocals on this are impeccable. Like, those notes that she's hitting, just amazing. Wow.
Drop it here.
Yeah, that was I enjoyed that song. And Al Green's parts reminded me so much of like funk type of music. This whole song reminded me of like Jackson 5, and the octave changes, modular changes, whatever the term is, when they would change, take it up a notch. It was really nice. This whole song was nice. It's a sad song, kind of, but then it's life as well, you know? You win some, you lose some. And it's like some relationships, I believe, are meant to be lessons, not necessarily lifelong partnerships. But you learn from it, you grow from it, and then you take those lessons with you into the next relationship until eventually, maybe, you end up with someone that you are with for life. I think in the moment it's sad, you experience the heartbreak, but then you grow from it. It changes you. You become more of yourself in a way that you probably would not have if you hadn't experienced that heartbreak. That's Goodbye Henry. Next song is Nightingale Lane, which I have heard actually, but I will listen to again.
This is a song about the greatest heartbreak I've ever known. This song is called Nightingale Lane.
On the street in the South London suburbs, and sometimes at red lights, I tell myself to go on. Just say somebody love me once. Someday somebody will get like the way you love me on Nightingale Lane.
This song is just so beautiful. I love this song so much. Like, it genuinely captures the feeling of heartbreak, but it's also like the process of walking yourself through the heartbreak. You're telling yourself, no, someone will love me again. And I just feel like that is so real, so human, and Ray has captured that essence so perfectly in this song. I really encourage you to watch the live performances of this song because you can see the emotion in it as well, in a way that you might not really get when you listen to the studio version. And it almost feels like a really great continuation from the previous song, Goodbye Henry. You know, she's let go of a love, and now she is dealing through the loss of it and the heartbreak of it, but she needs to also tell herself, this is not the only love I am going to experience in my lifetime. I will experience love again, and it will be mutual and beautiful and passionate. And I think it's a hard thing to do when you're still grieving a previous relationship, to have hope for another love that's to come. I just really love this song. It's so beautiful. It's so raw. especially the chorus. Oh my gosh, the chorus is chef's kiss.
Down this road, there's a reminisce. I drive slow, I let me go now. I see a ghost town, and sometimes at red lights, I tell myself, in fact, I tell myself to go on, just say it. But it'll be one, love me so. Love me on Nightingale Lane.
Beautiful, beautiful. Amazing. Next song is called Skin and Bones. Never heard this one before, so let's get into it.
Skin and bones, and heart, two eyes, and liver, and lungs, and no brain. He's insane, he can make love without having to love me.
He's insane because he thinks he can make love without having to love me. Bars. Oh, I thought something happened. I need to pause there because it's like it's capturing the dating scene in my opinion, which is why I'm not really in it. But it's like the dating scene is actually the ghetto. It's the ghetto for most people, because if Ray is struggling, what about everyone else? You know, like this song captures how much effort as a woman, right? And I say this because society's standards are different. For men, the effort is more stereotypically like you pay for the date, financial effort, you know, show interest, that kind of thing. For women, it's more so putting effort in your appearance. We can debate that, but that's essentially how it goes, right? So she's putting in the effort. Her makeup is a renaissance. That's what she's saying. Her makeup is art. Her shoes are by the door. She's ready. Her hair is done. She's looking glamorous. And you know, this guy is flaky. He just wants sex. He just wants skin and bones, just physical intimacy, nothing more. And she's saying the bar is on the ground, the bar is on the floor. So I love this song because it's really capturing the real challenges of modern dating. I like that song. I really like the song. I enjoyed musically throughout the song. I enjoyed the lyrics. I enjoyed the storytelling. I really like this one. Next up is Where's My Husband? And this one we've heard, we love. So this is honestly just going to be karaoke for me. I'm just gonna be jamming out.
You already tested my patience.
We already know and love this song, okay? I'm not gonna talk too much about it. It's been out for a minute. I love it, and I feel like now hearing it in the whole, as part of the whole album, I can see the storytelling. It fits in perfectly with the last song, which was like she's dating, she's trying to put herself out there, and the dating scene is a hot mess. And so this song, Where's My Husband, is just a great sequel from that last song about the dating scene, called Skin and Bones, and it's like she's reaching a point of frustration. Whereas My Husband is just raw frustration at being single for a long time, and it follows on very nicely from Skin and Bones, from like all the trifling guys that she sang about in previous songs, like the South London Lover Boy, the WhatsApp Shakespeare. She's gone through a lot, and now she's ready to just meet the right person. So that's Where's My Husband. Next up is Fields.
Chasing everything I lack, Grandad. Seems I dwell on what I don't have instead of what I do.
I love that her granddad's voice is also on this. He's singing with her, and it just feels like a warm hug, and it just feels so comforting. Like, wow.
Hello, Rachel. Seems to have been a while since we've actually spoken. There's not a day passes by when I don't think of you. You ask me if I ever get lonely, but you can feel lonely in a crowded room.
Spoken like a true poet. Grandad is a songwriter, you see. We were both born little with big dreams. He said,
Who will hear my songs when I die?
and I told him, Grandad, so long as God gives me life,
I will practice your song and I will give it my best try, you see.
You'll always be Grandad's little girl.
Wow. Before we move on to the next song, Joy, I just think it's so beautiful how her granddad, his music, his soul lives on through RAYE and her music. I think it's really beautiful. So the next song is Joy.
I declare and I decree, any chain that has been holding me, any evil tongue that whispers in these ears, I said I rebuke you, you must leave my life, you are not welcome here. I may cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning. Joy, joy, I may cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning.
I love that song. It was uplifting, definitely Christian undertones there, with the I rebuke any evil tongue that whispers in these ears. I said, I rebuke you, you must leave my life, you are not welcome here. I think this is the first time listening to RAYE be very overt in her Christian perspective. And then also when she sings, cover me with your feathers, Father, shelter me with your wings, that's a direct reference to Psalm 91, which says, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the cover of the Almighty, under the feathers of the Almighty. It just speaks to protection. It speaks to being hidden and covered in the love of God, in the presence of God. So I think this is really a song about taking back your joy, taking back your power, especially when you've been in a rut, or you've been down in the dumps, or you've been experiencing blues or depression. This song is a declaration over yourself, and you're speaking life over yourself, and also having a good time dancing while you're at it. So I really love this song, and the fact that she has her sisters on it, Amma and Absolutely. I really love their sisterhood, because I experienced sisterhood with my sisters. So it's just really beautiful to see. And I personally listen to Absolutely. I'm still getting into Amma's music, but I do listen to Absolutely. I love her Paracosm album. I love I Just Don't Know You Yet. I love Goodbye Glitter, by Absolutely. I love her music as well, so it was really nice to hear her and Amma on the track. So that is Joy. So the next song is Happier Times Ahead, and you know, just from Joy I can kind of tell where this is going. Happier Times Ahead, a song of hope, which is in line with the title of the album. This music may contain hope, so I think this is another hopeful song.
Somewhere in the middle of England, Auntie Jean is up crying again. After 60 years of marriage, her Roger has left her alone in the land of the living. Ooh, I don't know how, I don't know where.
Happier time, happier times ahead, happier times ahead.
Right, the sun exists behind the clouds, it's right there. Just hold on to happier times, alright, darling?
All right, darling. I love it. All right, darling. Next and final song is Finn, which is so fitting because this whole Finn is what you would see at the end of a movie, and this whole album just feels cinematic. So Finn.
I hope inside this you found something sweet. I don't forget to the 17 song, energy dance, so that you cry.
T, that we're all going to die. Come rain or come storms, we got one little life. The sun has promised to shine, all 4 beautiful seasons, even if we can't see it.
Hope must always exist. It's just
Guys who believed in me when literally no one else would take my first album, so thank you for taking it and making a second one with me. I love you guys. I love you. The end.
Okay. So in case you don't get it, usually in a movie, by the end they'll roll the credits. So in line with the cinematic trope and theme of this album, at the end she literally rolls the credits, but in audio form, by saying out all the credits, which is actually, I've never experienced that before in music, in a song, in an album. I've never ever heard that before, so that's very unique. I did skip through the credits because there are a lot, but bravo. Like, I have to give Ray her flowers. This album indeed does contain hope, and I hope that anyone who listened to it experienced hope and experiences hope and continues to go back to this album. I think it's a masterpiece. It's definitely a lot. It's a long album. 17 songs is no joke. So reviewing it and reacting to it in real time it was a real journey, an experience. I think hope is really necessary in this world. I think Ray is she's like a ray of sunshine, you know, by actually dedicating this whole album to giving people hope in this world that we live in. So honestly, I think this album could be album of the year. I think it has that power and that potential. So we'll see with the Grammys, we'll see. I really hope she gets the flowers that she deserves, because I think she's underrated. She's popular, she's famous, but you know when someone famous is still underrated, like I just feel like she deserves even more credit than she's given. So it's just, I'm really honored to be able to even witness this in real time. This is history in the making. I think this album will be referred back to decades from today, centuries from today, and I'm really, really happy that I get to witness Ray in real time. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you made it through to the end. If you did, thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching this reaction video. I think there will be more to come. And I love music, I love art, so I will be expressing that on this channel more. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And feel free to follow me on social media at Arin on TikTok and Instagram. You can stream my music on Spotify as well, Arin. Thank you. Goodbye.